Olivia. Hi, Charlie. Miss you girls. Hope you're doing well at home and having fun with your parents and your baby sister. Just wanted to send you some stretches and some little activities. This is video number 1. I'm sure there'll be more to come. But to start, this is my daughter, Josie.
Hi.
She is my assistant, and you can't see him, but Brody is also assisting in filming. So to start with, one thing that I work on a lot with the girls at school is getting down to the floor. So the best way that I've found to do that with them, because as you know, they have trouble with unlocking their knees, is, and one of them, I always have trouble remember which one. I think Olivia does better than Charlie with this, but it may be reversed, is I have both of them, keep your knees straight. I have both of them reach for the floor. As they're reaching, then their knees kind of start to bend, and then I kind of cue their bottom back and down. So bring your bottom back down. Back and down. Okay, and then I just kind of help them get to the floor in that direction. Y'all may have a better way of doing that, because I know we all have kind of different cues that we give them, but that's one way I do it. So then once we're down here, I'm going to show you some stretches that would be great to work on with the girls. Okay, so I need you to just lay out on the mat. Okay, so first one, a fun one. Go ahead and lay all the way back. Just a fun one. You can pretend to take a bicycle ride. So I'm going to take her hips, and I'm just going to get in between them, and you've probably done these before, and just bicycle. Okay, so we're just bicycling, and we can pretend I can spell their name as I do it, or we pretend to go to the park, or whatever. If you're riding your bike through the park, or we're going up the hill, it's slow and deliberate if we're going up the hill. If we're going fast, we can go fast down the hill. Okay, so just different ways to vary it up. Then from this position, I would do, I'll show you with this leg. I would even do some like hip openers. So just relax. So just circle the hip around. Stop, Tracy. Circle the hip around. Let me do it. You're moving too much.
Sorry.
Okay, she's
okay.
So I'm getting that external rotation, and I'm bringing it back in. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing with the other leg. So just circling the hip in that joint. Okay, from here, you can straighten one leg out and come up into a hip flexor stretch. So the main thing of this stretch is holding this straight leg down and kind of pushing the knee into the chest. Okay, and then we're going to do it again on the other leg. And this is where I would, sometimes instead of counting, it's more fun to do it like with a silly word or a song that they like, whatever cartoons they like. They love music, as you know, and so I incorporate that a lot into therapy. So, singing the alphabet, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, this helps you count it out too. So that's the hip flexor stretch. Another one that is like my favorite is to bring their feet up and do a trunk rotation stretch. So again, I would do this with either spell their name out. So J, O, whoops, I gotta get out of your way. And that, hold the opposite shoulder down. S, this just opens up the rotation in their back and their hips. I, gotta switch my hands here. And E. So she's got good flexibility here. So that's just a good little hip rotation stretch. Bringing their legs up to their chest, rolling in a roly-poly fashion is also good. Okay, from here, I haven't tried this with them, but you could see if you could even do like a little sit-up. So just come up, okay, and back down. So they're smaller than Josie, so it might work out better with them, and you might be able to help them here at the shoulders. Just make sure that you're being cautious of your own back and doing some sit-ups. Okay, and then from there, of course, helping them sit up, they both can find their way up from the laying down position. So go ahead and come up for me into crisscross. Okay, and then sometimes I'll work on, now can you get up on your knees? When I come to stand, I will even put like something, a chair or surface, I'll use my leg for now in front of them for them to help push themselves up onto. So lean onto my leg and push and bring a leg up. So, and y'all have probably done that, but just giving them a little support surface when they're getting up and down. So that's probably enough not to overwhelm you with too many things. That's our first stretch video. Of course, you can always add some upper body stretches too, arms over the head. Of course, Olivia is very good at this anyways, so she might need, because she's coming up here a lot to her hair, you might want to do more stretches coming the other way for her, just to stretch out that shoulder joint, to make sure so she's coming up like this into almost like a external rotation pattern. So we're just going to bring her shoulder and arm back around that way, just to show you one last time. Okay?
Press the Y button.
All right, and I think that's all for now. Happy Friday, and see you soon. Bye.
Goodbye.